This week's FAQ Monday is sponsored by Nail the Mix. Well, hello there, and welcome to another FAQ Monday. I am your host, Fluff. Thank you so much for joining me, and if you have a question, feel free to leave them down below in the comments, or go on over to my Ask FM account thing, and we'll get to you eventually. There's a lot of questions, though, so I make no promises. First question, do you watch The Walking Dead? Absolutely, I am a huge Walking Dead fan. I've been watching it ever since the middle of the first season, and I've been hooked ever since, and I cannot wait for season 7 to start. I can't wait, like everyone else, I'm sure. But definitely one of my favorite shows ever. I think it's second only to maybe Breaking Bad, which just happens to be another AMC show, but I love the story development, I love the character development, just the entire plot, and just the detail that goes into the shooting. And I love the fact that they still shoot Walking Dead on film, which a lot of people don't realize, that everything is still shot on film and edited in digital, of course, but they really wanted that high dynamic range and the film grain, so they just went and shot with film. And I love that, as my wannabe filmmaker side likes as well. So yeah, if you haven't checked out The Walking Dead, you were clearly living under a rock, and I hope there's AC under there. But if you haven't checked out The Walking Dead, please, by all means, check out The Walking Dead. You will not be disappointed. What record would you say has the best guitar tone of all time? I don't know if you can pick just one, man. I've always said Alice in Chains' Dirt record, for me personally, is like the high water mark for any heavy, saturated guitar tone. It's just so thick and round, but there's so much percussiveness. However, a guitar tone that really sticks out in my mind as of late is the Intervals record, The Shape of Color, because every tone on that record is so clean and punchy and percussive, but not thin, and the semi-distorted and the crunch tones and the clean tones and the bass tones and the drum tones sound so perfect. I can't think of another modern record that really blew me back like that one did. As far as heavy stuff, I would think any of the last two Architects records for me are also really high up there as far as guitar tones. 5153 boosted with an overdrive tube screamer of some sort, into a vintage 30 equipped angle cab, and off you go, really. But yeah, leave your favorite guitar tones down below. I want to see what you guys are into as well. What do you think of the new Blink-182 album? You know what? Initially, I didn't like it, but after a few listens, it's really grown on me, and I really like the album. I certainly think it's the best Blink-182 album since the self-titled Blink album pre-breakup. All of the post-breakup stuff for me just felt so mechanical and so forced, and it really felt like Tom just didn't want to be there at all. That's just my personal opinion. I don't know whether that's true or not, but from a musical standpoint, and as someone who spent a lot of time making, records and been in the studio, I can hear the mechanicalness of the last two Blink records, whereas this one feels like people having fun and friends that are making music together, and I really like that. Like I said, I didn't really like it initially, but now, after casually listening to it over, morning coffee several times, I really like the record, and I can't wait to see what they do after this record, now that they're comfortable with each other in the studio, because chemistry takes time to build, and I can't wait to see what Skiba further develops within the confines of Blink-182, because I think it's going to be really great. And now, a word from our sponsor. If you are an audio guy or thinking about getting into audio, or are already in audio but want to take your stuff to the next level, I highly recommend checking out Nail the Mix. Now, Nail the Mix is an online course. It's an entire environment from Joey Sturgis and friends. Every single month you pay $19.99. You get actual stems from an actual song that has been professionally recorded. You then mix the song, and then your peers within the Nail the Mix community then vote, and then you win prizes. First place, second place, third place, it varies from month to month. However, this month, I should mention that if you sign up for Nail the Mix, you will be getting stems from the Periphery song, the Prayer Position, and you will also be getting an online course from Mr. Nolly himself, and he will show you how he mixed the song, and then you can mix it your own way and then submit it for everyone to vote on and win cool stuff. Amazing course. You can get previous month's courses as well if you sign up. It's an amazing, amazing online tool. It's very communal and it is awesome. Highly recommend it. And now, the dad joke of the week. What happened to the frog who stopped on a double yellow line? He was towed away. Towed away. My suggestion to you this week is to check out the new A Day to Remember record, Bad Vibrations. This record is huge sounding, huge pop hooks, huge guitars, lots of riffing, even some tritones in there. And this record was recorded at the Blast Room, which a lot of my favorite records were recorded there. And so that makes me even more stoked. And A Day to Remember is doing huge things, opening up for Blink-182 currently. And yeah, just check out the record. It's awesome. You've been wonderful. I have been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.